So our next question, question number 7. The clipping circuit is shown in the figure. The input varies from 0 to 50 volt. The slope of the transfer characteristics, the plot between Vi and Vout. Okay, that is transfer characteristics. If the input varies from 3 volt to 9 volt. Okay, so in this particular range you have to determine the slope. Okay, so this is the circuit. Okay, and you can see for this particular diode, okay, for this particular diode, it will be diode D1 will be on when the potential over here is less than equals to 6 volt. Okay, so initially assuming D1 is off, so no current is flowing through the 5k resistor. So here it is 6 volt, so here it will also be 6 volt. So when this particular voltage is less than equals to 6 volt, then only diode D1 will be on. Okay, similarly for diode D2, you can see diode D2 will be on applying same condition. Okay, initially it was off, so diode D2 will be on when the potential over here it is greater than equals to 20 volt. Okay, then only diode D2 will be on, right? So in between this 6 volt and 20 volt, this both diode D1 and D2 both are off. Okay, so you can remove this connection because both are off in between 6 volt to 20 volt, right? So this is the situation when the output is between 6 volt to 20 volt. Okay, so in this situation you can see the simple circuit is there. That means a diode is there, ideal diode, and a 2.5k resistor. Okay, another 5k resistor. Okay, and we have input Vi and the output Vout. Okay, so this output range is 6 volt to 20 volt. Okay, so this circuit is basically looks like a rectifier circuit. Okay, half wave rectifier, and the output you can assume that this is the ideal diode, so you can connect this two line for the positive value of Vin, and according to the question, input is varying from 0 to 50 volt. Okay, so input is from 0 to 50 volt. Okay, but we are considering the output from 6 to 20 volt. So what is the corresponding input voltage? Okay, we need to see. So it is a simply voltage divider circuit. Okay, so you can write the output V out by V in, that is basically 5 divided by 5 plus 2.5, that means 7.5. Okay, so this is basically V out by Vi, that is basically your 2 by 3. Okay, now your Vi, you can write Vi as 3 by 2 V out. Okay, so your V out is changing from 6 to 20 volt. So for the 6 volt, Vi 6 will be 3 by 2 into 6, that is 9 volt, and for Vi equals to V out equals to 20 volt, Vi input of Vi 20 will be 3 by 2 into 20, that is basically your 30 volt. Okay, so now you can take this as y-axis and this as x-axis. So this is input, so this is output. So from 6 volt to from 9 volt to 30 volt of input voltage, 9 to 30. Okay, so this is a linear curve, and with a slope of 2 by 3. Okay, so it will like this 2 by 3 slope, right? And your output voltage will be 6 volt to 20 volt. Okay, 6 volt to 20 volt, right? Now you can see the output voltage less than 6 volt means this one. Okay, output voltage less than 6 volt. Okay, the D1 will be on. Okay, so output voltage less than 6 volt means the input voltage less than 9 volt. Okay, so in that condition your D1 will be on. Okay, so you can connect this line. So this is the condition for the output voltage, this is the output voltage, is less than equals to 6 volt. Okay, now according to the question we have to measure the slope for the input voltage of in between 3 to 9 volt. Okay, so now we can remove this part. Okay, this part. Okay, because this is this diode D2 will active only when the output voltage is greater than your 20 volt, that means your input voltage is greater than 30 volt. Okay, so it is not required. Now this is the circuit. Okay, we can slightly modify little bit more this circuit. We can remove this diode and we can connect this line. Okay, so this is the circuit for output voltage less than 6 volt and the input voltage less than 9 volt. Okay, less than equals to 9 volt. Now let us see when D3 will be off. Okay, suppose let us assume D3 is off. Okay, so you can remove this two connection. Okay, then what is the potential over here? It is simply a voltage divider network, 5k. So you have a 6 volt source, that means the potential over here is 3 volt. Okay, and you can see for this diode, if the input voltage is less than 3 volt, less than equals to 3 volt, that time this diode will be off. Okay, right? So we can mark another crucial point over here, that is 3 volt. Okay, so what is happening in the input voltage of less than equals to 3 volt, this diode is off. So what is your output voltage? Output voltage is simply 3 volt directly. This it is coming from the 6 volt source voltage divider. Okay, output voltage is 3 volt. So this will be like this. Okay, now we have to find the equation in between 3 to 9 volt. Okay, so in between 3 to 9 volt, you can see this diode D3 is on, so you can connect these two line. Okay, so you have to find the output voltage equation. We can simply apply the superposition theorem in order to find the output voltage in this range, means 3 volt to 9 volt. Okay, so it will be first let us short this voltage sources, input voltage sources, then we have the 6 volt source. Okay, and you can see the circuit will be simply your 6 volt, and then we have a 5k this resistor, and we have another 5k over here, 5k, and this will be in parallel to this 5k. Okay, so this is 2.5k. so you can connect, and this is the output, first output. You can simply calculate the output as it will be your 5 by 3 volt. Okay, 5 by 3 volt, right? And next you can kill this particular voltage source, and you can find the output. So in that case your circuit will be simply your 2.5k, then this 5k and this 5k will be parallel, so it will be simply 2.5k. Okay, and you have this input Vi and this output V out. Okay, so output will be simply your V out is V in into 2.5 divided by 2.5 plus 2.5, that is 5. Okay, that is V out equals to V in into half. Okay, so now you can combine these two output. So your overall output will be, your overall output V out is 5 by 3 volt plus V in into half. Okay, so this is the equation. Now you can see that this is Y output is in Y axis V out, so Y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so the slope will be simply half, right? So you can see the options. So option yes, option B is correct. Okay, option B is correct, this one. Thank you.